and welcome to Leamington Spa Angling Association's Centenary celebrations at Jubilee Pools at Coventry. Leamington laid on a fine day with 2 matches, one in the morning for the local towns and an all-stars match in the afternoon on the bigger lake. All the lads are ready. The match has started and Coventry old-timer Gary Penn is straight out on the long pole. Very doubtful if he'll have any action. Hello, Ernie's whopping it out. His waggler, I hasten to add. Not a lot of action there for Ernie early on. And there's Andy Bruce from Stratford into an early fish. 1 or 2 small roach showed straight away. And a net fish at the next peg. Only small stuff early on, but plenty of them. Coventry angler Klaus Fix there, fishing the long pole and long line. Stood up all day, a braver man than me. I'd have soon been sat down on a warm day like that. And a small roach for Klaus. Hello, the pensioners in action again. I bet that meant the backside tighten up a bit, Gary. That might just win you the pensioners' pool today, me old mate. Not a lot of action for Paul early on, but I'm quite sure he'll take some a bit later. And there's Ardie Fathers dreaming about one day he'll own a tackle shop. Steady on them cigars, Barry. Hello. Somebody's having a nibble. Yes, no, yes, no. Go on, my son. Alright, we won't bother. Gordon Smith firing it out there. Bob Harrison, another Coventry pensioner. Not too much happening. Time for the flash trick. He'll get a bite now and the tee will go straight down the waders. No problem. Stratford angler Pete Kilbride there. I think he's looking the right way. Oh yes. And Leamington angler Graham Smith. And Pete Kilbride there being watched by two of the lads who were to fish in the afternoon, Steve Hemmingray and Joe Roberts. Have you ever seen anybody that big in all your life? Look at the state of him. Yeah, they'll be opening a bit. We can soon have a pint. Get this over with. Ray Morgan into a carp now. Oh dear. Never mind, right? You'll have one next chub. Oh hello, Mr. Evans. Bit of a nibble there? No. Get hold of this lot. A little adjustment to the old tackle. Another pouch full of bait. And a cup of tea. Hello, Brian Marget's loading up. Get hold of that. Another Stratford man there, Graham Morris. He had a fine day. Some free offerings for the old coot. Oh hello, how many times have we been in this position? It's a fishing match, mate, not a strip show. And more action for Graham, another carp. One of many on the day. And into the pan. And that's the end of the match in the morning. And there we have our trusty scalesman. Steve Rouse and John Sewell.
What a photo! Oh, what a photo! Woody Bozer.
Come on, where's all these helpers at the match group doing nothing, hands in pockets?
Yeah. What are you watching? Well, this,
I'm going to use them this afternoon.
You got to. £20 at a time.
Can't be enough.
Woo woo. I hope you have an all. Don't weigh anything. 718.
718.
Yes. Yeah, that's first way.
Just straight down.
And although John was suffering from a fine bout of hay fever on the day, he turned in one of the finest displays of mosquito murdering it's been my pleasure to see.
Yes, sir.
There's any enough there to win most matches.
Have you got more to...
No, he's put them back now.
Oh, that's alright, there's enough in there anyway.
Go on then, quick.
Do you want to put your fish down? To the front.
Rod Muller and Steve Rouse taking a few snaps there.
Potential.
A lovely net of fish.
Okay. Gosh, just about them. Keep them alive, eh?
Too much.
Over the top.
Not everything what you think.
Steady, John.
Got deep on it. Seven, 4, 7, 5, dead.
14 pound, isn't it?
Yeah.
And another mozzie bites the dust.
You don't know anybody here. Six, 9, 8.
Which you like then? It's just going to go over.
Check here then.
Oh, it looks like a spawn, doesn't it?
Yeah, look, by the back end. Yeah. Well, catching fly as well.
There goes number 2.
Might take it.
I don't think it will.
George, I haven't got these oil filters. Got some fuel filters, but no oil filters.
Right. 6, 8.
His oil filters.
Run, Dennis.
£27.
Right?
£27. What's that there?
Somebody been on the corn.
Well, you better come back here and we'll sort it out for here.
Oh, will you?
Yep. You want it in the kitchen?
Is that right? 1, 15, 8.
Yeah, we'll do now.
One to go then.
What did say it's a friend's day?
What, Connie?
I haven't seen it now. No. £30, is it? Ah.
2978, well done.
You know what line it's in that one?
Code 7.
Isn't that much difference in 10 yards, would you?
Not that different. They bloody float next door to each other. Oh, 12.
I was in London all day yesterday.
5.11. Well, they ain't weighed much in that round there already, look. Far off £9, aren't you? That's dead on £4.
About 7.
9.11, set that.
Is that it, John?
Yeah. Nine.
There's
Yeah, thank you for that.
Just get one in there.
What are you doing, mate?
No,
That's 8, that is. 24, it's 8 and a pound of carry.
9.8.
9.8.
And it strikes me the beer tent's well used there. If the devil could cast his net, Mr. Archer, Rod Muller and Les Cecil. And the raffle's doing well.
Go on.
Oh dear. That one again.
Trev Tomlin there, displaying his latest products. Noel Rouse attending to one of the stalls. And who have we here? Mr. Hunt looking furtive with a lady friend. And another 3 villains. Graham Appleton, Steve Rouse and Arthur Deeming. Arthur blows the whistle there for the start of the All-Star afternoon match. And the first man we see, England team manager Dick Clegg, MBE.
Anything out there, Don?
Whose peg's that going in? Let's see if this one goes down the same hole then, Dick. No ball. And a lovely little wiggle.
As Trev Tomlin said, it's Castledine, no.
Stan Haigh there, one of the Leeds lads. And it was early action for everybody, I think, on the day on the short pole. Paul had a good run of small fish to start with. Mr. Driver there, could do with an haircut. Oh, Brian, you could do with losing a couple of stone there, mate. Census angler Steve Hemmingray also on the short pole.
This has got a lot more colour on it than that other lake, isn't it? You have this one? I ain't sure. Where's that put you?
Oh, hello, don't let Trev see that, Steve. You'll be dropped for the next match. Houndle captain Pete Lee, fishing for Garbolino on the day. Also on the pole inside early on. Both him and Steve Hemmingray fed towards the island for some carp for a bit later on in the match. And both ended up catching them. A nice fish for Pete. No nets for Pete, he weren't messing on the day. Barnsley's Keith Hobson. An early spell on the feeder for Keith. See if he could latch onto one of these carp. And Ken, being a bit farther away from the island, pinned his faith in the waggler for most of the day.
Yeah. Two bloody pests together, isn't it?
Tim Harrison also on the waggler. And there's ex-First Division champion Dave Howe. An early spell on the waggler for Dave as well. Ian Barrow on the short pole. Not a lot happening for him. And there you can see Leamington laid on every facility, even somewhere to park your boat. And little Ian Heaps there on the pole. Not too much action in that bay at the start of the match. Having said that, there we see Howley stride into a net fish. I think that was his only one on the day, unfortunately. There's Barnsley angler Dennis White, one of many internationals on display that day. Dennis is into fish on the short pole as well.
On anything else?
And there's Dave Harrell, the Walsall wonder. Bit slower than Dennis though today. The Japanese sniper they all call him, or Wonder Boy. The Leeds angler Darren Cox there. I've seen him in some states in Ireland, I can tell you. Dave Hinton, Starlet's lad there, also on the short pole. We're now going round into the other bay at the top of the lake, where on the day, small fish are about the only thing going up there. Unfortunately. There he is again, the jolly green giant, Joe Roberts. What a stay. He managed to keep his backside covered up now. He must have had a bigger t-shirt than Ian Barrow. Another one of the Endel lads representing Garbolino on the day, Nigel Baxter. Missed that one, Nige. Nice to see Ivan back in good health. He had a good day, Ivan. Entertained the crowd all day long. Shakespeare's Wayne Swinscoe. Seems to be more concerned in what Ivan's doing there. Another one of the Leeds lads, Darren Starkey. Love him all right in there, you have Mark Downs, Starlet's captain and England international. He turned in a good display on the small fish on the day as well. And on the next peg, Maurice Williams from Sewell, one of the local lads fishing on the day, representing Census. What a superb display he turned in on the day. One of the quality anglers, Maurice. That's going to cost you some beer, me old mate. Come on, Mo, quicker. And a family out in here. John Castledine, another Haigh lad representing Garbellino. Super t-shirt. World champion Tommy Pickering. He went an awful long chuck to the island, he did, for a carp, but to no avail. You'll not see that moving today, Tom. Sun Sports correspondent there, Stan Peacher, fishing for Shakespeare. Not too much happening for Stan though. Ex-world champion Dave Thomas there. He turned in an excellent display of waggler fishing for roach. Not so good that time, Dave, never mind. Get it out there again. Starlet's angler Barry Fulford into a large fish there. He ends up playing the fish for over an hour. Foul up carp, we suspect.
Was it a carp?
Roach you keep missing.
Definitely a roach, isn't it?
A nice healthy bend in the rod there. Stop the back winding though, Barry, please.
Monster!
Unfortunately, that's about the nearest Barry gets to that fish, eventually pulling out. And Dave just phones Tom for a quick bit of nose bag. It's gone the other way now, into Richard Kinnersley's pegs.
I think that's what you're trying to do, isn't it?
He certainly entertained the crowd. Never mind, Barry.
It's pulled out. Don't believe it. Oh well, come on, cookie tumble. Hi, Darren.
Yeah.
Census angler Richard Kinnersley there.
Got about 16, 17 pounds.
He ends up having an excellent match, Richard. Lost a few large fish, Mo.
In his area.
Another round angler, Phil Deacon. Worman caster there, he's obviously looking for a better fish. Smile, Phil, will you, for Gould's sake. And that's your lot, folks. Time for the weigh-in. First away, Richard Kinnersley.
You gotta put the weight on the back of the ticket and add it up, alright. £20. You got plus 20. What do you make?
One there.
Right. It won't go far.
Don't see him reach into that pocket when it's beer time, I can tell you. John Sewell doing the honours again.
Yep. Right, put them all in. Put them all in. Well, what do you mean? Don't really think. Right? Yeah. $12.14.
And the kid's looking thrilled with the fish there.
£28, wasn't it?
Yeah. Maurice. How you doing, John? All right?
Yes, thank you.
Barry Fulford weighing in now. Wouldn't that net full look better with the addition of a carp?
Bid on £13. Right? It's a noodle. Okay? Aye?
And Dave Thomas with an excellent net of quality roach.
Well, them geese didn't help you, did they?
Just about a basket full, eh?
Even with the lid up, squeezing there.
Give him 17.10.
And Dave carefully returns his fish. That's what we like to see.
£17.10.
And on the opposite side of the lake, Census angler Steve Hemmingray weighs his fish.
Put the camera in, please.
Smack that out.
Some nice carp for Steve caught on the feeder.
£6.12.
6.12, please.
Yeah. You got a landing net. Pop them in.
I can't. We get down now,
I have understand it, mind.
That's £8 5 ounces.
8.5.
£8 5, yeah.
I wonder if that young lad went home and asked his dad if he could have one of them in the goldfish bowl.
It was nearly 8. £7.12 to finish off.
I like whales. And I like a dolphin. I can...
And finally, last man to weigh in before the presentation started, England team manager Dick Clegg, MBE.
£5, 8 ounces, 10 grams.
Thank you. Really nice to see all of you here. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'd like to thank you all for coming. I'd also like to thank all of our helpers that we've had, especially the committee who've done a terrific amount of work to try and make this a successful day. I think the fishing's been quite good, especially being it's the opening day of the season. We had a good match this morning. I think everybody's enjoyed the match this afternoon. I'll now hand over to Dick Clegg to present the prizes. Thank you.
All I can do is, on behalf of the anglers anyway, thank Leamington for asking us down. It could have been better for some of them, right? But the winners obviously caught a lot of fish, and I think it's been a great day. I think we all appreciate it being here.
Match this morning. We have a winning team and we have 4 winning individuals in the frame to collect some prize money. We have some sweatshirts for the winning team and we have some medals for the winning team in the frame. Stratford with a cumulative weight of £59, 10 ounces, no grams. Well done, Stratford. Down to the individual winner, a very good and outright winner, with £29, 7 ounces, 8 grams, fishing out of the Stratford team, G. Morris. Is it Graham Morris? From the host club, Leamington AA, called Archer, with a weight of £15, 7 ounces, 14 grams. Okay, third individual then, Nick Jackson, fishing for the Warwick squad, with a weight of £9, 11 ounces. And finally in the frame in 4th position to another Stratford lad, I think it's Bob Morgan, £9, 8 ounces. Another Stratford captain of the game.
Sorry, captain.
Well, I hope this works a little better than for the previous speakers, because I think we've got something very important to celebrate today, other than an enjoyable 100 years of Leamington. And it gives me great pleasure, now that I'm trying to get this microphone volume up a little bit, to, as they say in the trade, have a bit of hush, because I really do think today is a time that, well, maybe the young ones will remember, certainly the older ones will remember. You know, a local man called Billy Lane was one of the only men in angling to be honoured by Her Majesty the Queen, and he got an MBE. those years ago. Robin Harris was a world champion, was another one who got an MBE. And you've got today, because it was only announced today in the Queen's birthday honours, with you the third angler and leading angler, if you like, in the UK, to be awarded by Her Majesty, and thereby recognise angling as we all hope that it should be recognised. We all know the royal family enjoy angling, they just never seem to come down to the Jubilee Pools. But quite seriously, I hope you will put your hands together as a mark of gratitude and sincere congratulations to a man who's taken over the England squad and since then has created a record that's just the envy of the competition world, and I do mean the world. There are so many countries around the world trying to do well in match fishing, and Dick Clegg, I hope I'm right in saying that I think it's 3 wins, and they've never been out of the top 3 since he came along. And would just like to, I'll shake his hand on behalf of you all, if you will shake my hand, but I know you'd all like to congratulate the latest MBE in angling, and a man who's never deserved it more, Dick Clegg. Well done, Dick. And we obviously wish the team very well with their new young markdowns here over in the World Championships this year. If ever you can get across to the World Championship, do go along. It's a really great way of learning about angling. And I suppose you all know that it will be coming back into the UK in the early 90s. I won't tell you which date it is, but it'll be coming back in the early 90s, and it'll be in a Midlands venue, I'm almost sure. So you'll be able to watch the World Championship in not too far distance. Anyway, enough rattling from me. I'd like to congratulate Leamington on their 100 years as well. I was only just asking that when I read the newspaper report, when all those chaps put their hands in their pockets all those years ago, it only cost them 50p a year, which when you consider that it's 10 quid a year now, that's not bad, is it? In 100 years it's gone from 50p to 10 pounds. Yeah, I know. 10.50, right, £10.50, I was wrong. But £10.50 is not bad value, and I think you should congratulate your team for putting on such a good event. Anyway, now I'd like to call for, is it the individual winner? Team. So the team, right, the winning team this afternoon was that one backed by one of the men who stood there trying to sell bait all afternoon, Trev Tomlin's team. Team Census were the winners this afternoon. So Team Census, if you'd like to come forward, put your hands together. 27 points, there you go. Who do you trust with the money? All right, congratulations. Cheers. Thank you. Cheers. Cheers, guys. Well done. Come back again. Cheers, well done. Cheers. Very well done. That's a team that I'd like you to pick up. Right, well, not that they'll match this world, but we'll do it in reverse order just to add a little bit to the drama. We'll do the individual results now. And fourth, I hope he's still here, is another world champion amongst your midst, Dave Thomas from Leeds. He came in 4th place with £17, 10 ounces. Dave, come forward. Give him a round of applause. Well done, Dennis. Well done. Right. All right. Third individual is Steve Hemmingray. Team Census, £22, 13 ounces. And in second place, as you know, he was pegged way over here, so you couldn't get a bigger spread of the fishing. You've got Richard Kinnersley, another Team Census member, with £28. Right, and I couldn't be more delighted to put in a bit of advertising for my local company, Garbolino. We've taken on the distribution of Garbolino, and I don't know how we did it, but we chose a winner. And we had that cart tied in there for 3 days, you know, that takes. And I'd like to thank my Leamington colleagues for making sure they pegged them where the fish was. And first prize, of course, tremendous weight, 33 pound 9 ounces 12 grams. Pete Lee, Team Garbolino, first prize. Well done, Pete.
Yeah. Close on that. Yeah. Well done. A round of applause to the individual winners today. Right, now we're going to have the runners up in the team event. We've just got time for the team captains, if they would come forward, to collect the rewards for your team. So we'll start with the is it the... Yes, it's all the others. Yes. So in reverse order, we'll start off with Team 6, Garbolino, team captain. It's not the mighty midget, is it? Another world champion, Ian Heaps. Well done, Ian. Thanks very much. And I know Ian was delighted with Dick's honour, as we all are. Absolutely. Oh, right. Fifth place was Team Shakespeare. Who's coming for that? Ken Giles. Well done. Is it Ken? Thank you. Who's coming forward for Team Leeds? Well, it could be Darren or Dave Thomas. Okay, Dave Thomas. There we are. Well done, Dave. So the third team was Barnsley. Captain of Barnsley. Oh, it's the man himself, Dick Clegg. I got no jewellery left. You never wear jewellery when you shake hands with this number of anglers, you know. You get nothing left at the end of the day. Now, we hope he brings back some medals from later on this year. And second place, captain of a team that I knew so well, and they're now called Browning Starlets. Doesn't ring quite so well, does it? But anyway, Browning Starlets, second place with 22 points. Well done. Wish them well with their new sponsors. That's good luck for the future. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'll thank you back now.
Get the chimpanzee
Just a quick reminder before the presentation's finished that there is a barbecue on here this evening, loads of food over there for you to eat. Please don't rush away without having a go at the barbecue. There's a bar until 11 if it's needed. There's a telly in there so you can have a quick look at how England are doing in the World Cup if you really must. And there's loads of magazines to socialise with and pick their brains on how to fish and how not to fish Jubilee Pools. Thank you back to Tony Good, Chairman.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. It's been great to see all these teams here today. I'll say once again, I'd like to thank all our committee and all our helpers for putting this day on. Thank you.
Can you push it? Go around the Can you just slip back the shape? Yeah. I still want to see it.